Tonight, you'll find it weeknights.
Good morning and welcome to Twin Cities Live, and we are live, as you can tell, from the Minnesota State Fair, the opening day of the fair, and a beautiful day. And the first opportunity that I have to visit with you as the new host of Twin Cities Live. I hope it's going to be a regular habit, and I can't think of a better way to start it than with a group of young men who are from the Twin Cities, who have been all over the radio this summer. Limited Warranty. They are really becoming one of the hottest rock and roll bands in the entire country. Just listen to some of the music that they've had. Listen to this. Well, I'm sure you've heard this song before. Now you get to meet the fellas behind the music. Here they are: Eric Newman, Jerry Brunskill, Paul Hartwig, Greg Soderbeer, and Dale Goulet. Limited Warranty. There they are, Limited Warranty. Well, you got a great crowd out here today for Twin Cities Live. And this is the kind of day, this is why we live in Minnesota, fellas, to have a day like this. Limited Warranty, Never Enough, This Is Serious, Victory Line. If you listen to the radio at all in the Twin Cities, you've heard the music of these fellas, and we're going to find out how they went from being just a local group to now being heard all over the entire country. You wanted the first question. Stand up. You've got the first question. It better be a good one, too.
When are you going to release Elements? And Jerry, how did you get Go
ahead, spit that right out there. Don't worry about this. I talked to them. They're nice guys. You don't need to be nervous.
Jerry, how did you get the idea to write,
Okay, there we have it. I guess they were referring to a new album that maybe is going to be coming out?
No, Elements actually is, it's an album we released about 3 or 4 years ago with a different lead singer. That record is the presses have been burned, and hopefully it'll never be found again. No, we're proud of that record. It was a stepping stone, and it helped us learn in the studio. I don't think it's ever going to be available, though, commercially. Thank God. And as far as Hit You, that was written about. That was before we had our record contract, and it was kind of about trying to get places and working hard, and things just don't really go the way you want them, and it's a lot of work.
Eric, let's start with you. You're pretty much the leader of these guys. You're kind of the band leader. Tell me about the history of what's behind all this, because you're basically, 4 of you are from Bloomington. Right. And then Dale, he's the outsider from Southwest Minneapolis. You got these guys together. You started out, I don't know, you were just playing in garages or whatever. I mean, you started out just a local band. How did you go from being just a bunch of guys playing music to being a serious professional group?
Well, first of all, none of us are really a leader. We're all a democracy. And I think that's the strength of our group, is that we're all really close friends. We started out in high school doing cover songs, and eventually just started writing our own music. And eventually we worked hard and played open for some groups locally, and pretty soon just did our own record around here. This Is Serious caught on, and we signed with Atco Records.
You make it sound so simple, but I mean,
yeah. Well, it's hard to capsulize the whole history.
Well, I guess we should start in the beginning then. How did you get the guys together? And then I guess the first big step was, how in the world did you get on Star Search, and then how did you win it?
Well, Greg and Paul were playing in high school. They called me up and said, "Do you want to be in this band?" Why don't you,
actually,
you could expand
Greg and I
that.
played together in a jazz band in high school, and we called Jerry
first. They didn't tell me they auditioned me. They said, yeah, we're going to get together and jam in the high school choir room.
And we're coming to your house.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean they were auditioning you and they didn't tell you?
They didn't tell me. I just thought it was going to be fun.
Pretty sneaky.
Yeah. So we sat and we played this Joe Walsh song for about 35 minutes because it's the only one we knew. And then they told me I was in the band. And then Eric came along.
So how'd you get on Star Search? Because that was the big, I mean, you won in, what was it, 1985, you won $100,000. But everybody says, ooh, $100,000, but that money was spent real quick, wasn't it?
Well, actually, we used the money to kind of make our own record company and put out This Is Serious and Never Enough last summer. And it was our big effort to make something happen around here with the support of our fans and friends, and which subsequently got us the record deal with Atlantic, so we used the money for recording.
Limited warranty. Where did the name come from?
Spackling.
I mean, what, did you buy something that...
Spackling compound. My friends...
Spackling compound?
Are we going to tell the story for real? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to tell Gary Johnson, he was at a party and he got in a struggle with one of his friends and his head went through the wall. And so I said, Gary, you're going to have to fix the wall or the landlord's going to be mad. So he brought this box of spackling compound used to fix walls. And we were looking for a name at that time, and we spotted limited warranty on the back and thought, what the heck?
It's a name that stayed with.
This is true now. You didn't just...
No, this is true. But we had thought about, changing our name, and we thought, well, we've grown with this name since the first day, and so it's really, I mean, it's a part of us.
We were on our way to South Dakota, and there was a suggestion maybe when we had our record contract that we should change our name, and everybody was trying to think of a new name. We're all like, all these Euro names like Pseudo, Kulo, and stuff. We're like, nah.
I don't know if that would have been as good as Limited Warranty.
No. But it's a name that we've kind of grown with, and it wouldn't be, real to change it. It's
you
an ugly
make
name,
your
but
name.
it's ours.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, it's firmly established now. I don't know if I should do this. There's some people up here in the front row that got here at like 5:30 in the morning. They wanted to. Okay, who wants to jump in here? You were telling. You had a question, didn't you?
I forgot it.
You forgot your question. Well, here we're back here. Go ahead.
What's like the wildest thing that a fan or a groupie or whatever has done to try to get close to you guys?
Wait a minute. Before you answer that, this is live TV. It's my first day on the show. I want to stay around for a while, so let's.
I didn't hear the question.
What's the wildest thing?
Well, the wildest thing a fan has ever done. I mean, because in the beginning, I'm sure they weren't tearing at your clothes, but now, I mean, you guys are really hot.
It's the messages on the answering. My mother's answering machine, I think.
Yeah.
The messages on your mother's answering machine.
Yeah, if we said that, I think we'd get a lot of beeps. Beep. Well, beep, beep, beep.
Well,
Not say that.
no more beeps, so when we come back, we're going to talk more with Limited Warranty and some of their fans right after this.